Hola, hola, hola. Hi. I think I'll light a big piece of sage for you. Beautiful Friday. Just did a big meditation, 30-minute Friday bonus meditation. I'll attach it to this. And I had said that I would do a card reading, and Spirit was just going. So here is your card reading that Spirit promised. So today what wanted to come, it hasn't come in a while, is the medicine cards, which I love so much. And I'm going to sage them for you. You can put your thoughts and intentions in here. I like to knock on the cards and say who's there, so I'm going to say tribe community of Beth Hardin Healing. Everyone who's here, put your intention in it. It's timeless. Whenever you watch this, put your intention in it. It's for you. Let some burn for you. Taking some breaths. And what is it that you need from your reading today? What is it that you've been asking for, calling in? Just taking some breaths right here into this place. That it is your time to hear the message that you've been asking for without questioning when you get the answer. And when you hear it, to believe it, receive it, and allow the message to really embody with you, because it's for you. So I'm going to do a little shuffle for you. Say hi. You can close your eyes, you can keep them open, whatever you'd like. Lately my cards have wanted to be shuffled in a different way, so I'm honoring that. Not just staying stuck with, this is how I've been doing it. And just trusting how, being touched right now by a guide. Trust your guides. I'm just going to close my eyes and feel into your energy, feel into the guides. So we just finished doing some so hums in the last 30 minutes together. I'm going to internally do some so hums right now. Okay, y'all get two wanted to be here today. So we're gonna go for these two, and I'm already vibrating and electricity just hit through my crown chakra, so excited to see. Let me see how they want to be read. Which one first? Top one first. Turkey, number 31. So we're going to read Turkey first. So if y'all need a sip of water, if you didn't have any water between our last meditation and this one, please get a sip of water. I want to say hi. My water's activated. Ho, brother Turkey, so freely you give of everything that you are, so others may truly live. Turkey is actually thought to be the giveaway eagle or south eagle of many native peoples. The philosophy of giveaway was practiced by many tribes. Simply stated, it is the deep and abiding recognition of the sacrifices of both self and others. People in modern-day society who have many times more than they need should study noble Turkey who sacrifices itself so that we may live. In Turkey's death, we have our life. Honor Turkey. Spectators unfamiliar with the cultural phenomenon of the potlatch or giveaway ceremony are often mystified by it. A tribal member may gladly give away all he or she owns and do without in order to help the people. In present-day urban life, we are taught to acquire and get ahead. The person with the most toys wins the game. Not. In some cultures, no one can win the game unless the whole of the people's needs are met. A person who claims more than his or her share is looked upon as selfish or crazy or both. The poor, the aged, and the feeble have honor. The person who gives away the most and carries the burdens of the people is one of the most respected. Turkey was the medicine of many saints and mystics. Celebrate if you have Turkey medicine. Your virtues are many. You can call me Turkey. Yeah, that's Turkey. Are you a turkey? Do a little buck, 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 buck. You know, feel proud of being a turkey. I paint on turkey feathers. I need to get back to it. You have transcended self. You act and react on behalf of others. You aspire to help those who need help. I know you're a helper. If you're watching this, you're a helper. This is not out of some sense of self-righteousness, moralism, or religious guilt. Help and sustenance are given by Turkey out of the realization that all life is sacred. Think about maybe someone you could help right now. First yourself, and then someone outside of you. It is in knowing that the Great Spirit resides within all people. It is an acknowledgement that what you do for others, you do for yourself. Turkey medicine rests in true ego, in enlightenment. I'm going to read that sentence again. Turkey medicine rests in true ego, in enlightenment. Doing unto others and feeding the people is the message of all true spiritual systems. Depending on how Turkey is aspected in your cards, you are being given a gift. This gift could be spiritual, material, or even intellectual. The gift may be great or small, but it is never insignificant. Congratulations. Woo! You may have just won the lottery. Oh my, yes, hallelujah, hallelujah. I mean, the lottery could be something that you find that you thought you misplaced. The lottery could be money that came out of nowhere, or money that maybe you forgot about. The lottery could be somebody watching your kids unexpectedly. The lottery could be a lottery in many different forms. Or the gift may be a beautiful sunset or the smell of a fragrant flower. On the other hand, you may feel the spirit of giving growing within you and wanting you to share with others. My lottery is like, I wanted to come on here more today to share, because that's what I heard Spirit say is, you need to be on longer today. Okay. I could have fought that, or in an old paradigm, or I could say, wow, that's actually exactly what I want to do. That's who I am. So when you're not fighting the who you are and the I am, what we were talking about in that last one, that's when the fight isn't there. That's when life gets better and sweeter and smells sweeter. So I always love to read the contrary, right? Light, dark, light. We need both. There are several aspects to pulling the goblin anything and everything out of fear of lack. Are you holding on too tight and refusing to be that the Scrooge in you, or your ancestors, which is in you, has grown accustomed to the miserly aspect of living? If not, you might look at the possibility that you are fearful of spending money at this time. Let me read that sentence again. If not, you might look at the possibility that you are fearful of spending money at this time. Another aspect of contrary gobbling is the idea that the world owes you something and that you do not need to recycle energy. Because that's what abundance and money is. Money is energy. People think of it as something. I mean, it's energy, like it's golf ball. It's energy, right? Water. It's energy. I just drank up some good currency, right? So thinking about money more now as energy and as a tool versus as an object of something that you have to, it says in all those beautiful books, closed fist gets you nothing, and open hand, is able to receive. If not, you might look at the possibility that you are fearful of spending money at this time. Other aspects of contrary gobbling is the idea that the world owes you something and that you do not need to recycle the energy. The buck stops here may only mean that it stops in your bank account. On all levels of this contrary message, the key note is that generosity of spirit is being neglected. So maybe you can just kind of scan in your currency energy field of what has been, what are you neglecting out of your time, being generous with your time. Some people don't want to, do live and free things because it's like, well, I could be, making money from that. And well, you can't, you're still going to make some currency and money, and, but you have to also give, not that you give to get, but it's about recycling energy of, how are people going to know who you are if you don't, put anything out there for yourself? So that takes some risk taking and being vulnerable. But remember, victory is found in vulnerability. That's my post later today. So instead of that vulnerability feeling like a bad thing or, scary, I want you to think of it like, it's this great victory, because that's where love is found. The key message is that generosity of spirit is being neglected. This can be toward self or toward others. Remember, can't make this up, never give to receive. I just said that. That is manipulation, exactly. Giving is without regret and with a joyful heart, where the giveaway has lost its true meaning. So turkey is the giver, but if you're giving with the wrong intent, then you're going to stay stuck, and your heart is going to stay closed and frustrated, and your anxiety, and you're going to stay on that same path. But you flip it around to opening up with a generous heart that you're made from, and it's all within. Then watch and see how the energy changes and starts flowing differently around you. So let me just pretend I have my turkey wing that I usually have. It's my fan right now because Spirit asked me to sit over in the abundance tree, the money tree, and where the sun is, because whoever's inside today, or many of y'all, need to feel the sun, vitamin D, and I'm melting a little bit for you, but I like it. I like to sweat. It's just like melts away all that no longer serves. So, message number 2, card number 2. Lizard, number 36. See what Lizard has for you. Woo, what do you feel about everything that you just learned from turkey? Can you do a few breaths on that? Oh, my swan feather just came out. Oh, somebody just pray for shade for me right now. Cool me off, thank you. That's nice, just like that, and just like that. I let go of the outcome, and I got my lottery of the shade. Lizard, dreaming. Dreaming. Lizard, will you dream with me? Travel across the stars, beyond the place of time and space. There live visions from afar. Lizard sat lolling in the shadow of a big rock, shading himself from the desert sun. Snake crawled by, looking for some shadow to coil up in and rest. Snake watched Lizard for a while as Lizard's eyeballs went side to side behind his enormous closed lids. Snake hissed to get Lizard's attention. Slowly, Lizard's dreaming eyes opened, and he saw Snake. Snake, you scared me. What do you want? Lizard cried. Snake spit his answer from his forked tongue. Lizard, you are always getting the best shadow spots in the heat of the day. This is the only big rock for miles. Why don't you just share your shade with me? Lizard thought for a moment, then agreed. Snake, you can share my shade spot, but you have to go to the other side of the rock, and you must promise not to interrupt me. Snake was getting annoyed. He hissed. How could I bother you, Lizard? All you are doing is sleeping. Lizard smiled knowingly. Oh, Snake, you are such a silly serpent. I am not sleeping. I'm dreaming. Snake wanted to know what the difference was, so Lizard explained. Dreaming is going into the future, Snake. I go to where future lives. You see, that is why I know you won't eat me today. I dreamed you, and I know you're full of mouse. Snake was taken aback. Why, Lizard, you're exactly right. I wondered why you said you would share your rock. Lizard laughed at himself. Snake, he said, you're looking for shade and I'm looking for shadow. Shadow is where the dreams live. Lizard medicine is the shadow side of reality, where your dreams are reviewed before you decide to manifest them physically. I'm going to read that sentence again. Take a breath. Lizard medicine is the shadow side of reality, where your dreams are reviewed before you decide to manifest them physically. Lizard could have created getting eaten by snake if he had so desired. Lizard is the medicine of dreamers. Whether dreamers smoke you or dream you, dreamers can always help you see the shadow. The shadow can be your fears, your hopes, or the very thing that you are resisting. But it is always following you around like an obedient dog. If Lizard dreamed a space in your cards today, it may be time to look and see what is following along behind you. Is it your fears, your future trying to catch up to you? Or is it the part of you that wants to ignore your weaknesses and humanness? So they want me to read that one again. If Lizard dreamed a space in your cards today, it may be time to look and see what is following along behind you. Is it your fears, your future trying to catch up to you? Or is it the part of you that wants to ignore your weaknesses and humanness? Lizard may be telling you to pay attention to your dreams and their symbols. Make a dream log and record all that you remember. Be sure to pay attention to each individual symbol or recurring pattern. If you do not remember your dreams, you could try setting a music alarm for 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., or you could try drinking a lot of water before bedtime and allow your bladder to wake you up. Dreams are very important. Pay attention to them. So take a breath right there before I read contrary. I'm going to take a sip of water. I had a really interesting dream the other night. I'm not going to tell you what it was, doesn't matter. But it woke my clairvoyance up to somebody who was speaking about me in the real world, and they showed it to me in my dream who was talking about me and what they were speaking about. And I had a choice right there that I could have gone into the old paradigm of caring about what people thought or letting it go. And it was so beautiful because it was the whole place and space of being the observer to catch it and then release it. So it is so beautiful how our dreams, how our dreams really just show us so much, what some might call the good, the bad, and the ugly, but it's really all good if you can look at it that way. Contrary Lizard. If Lizard has turned up in the contrary position, you may be having a nightmare. This is a sign of inner conflict. Look to the nightmare for a clue to the nature of this conflict. What are the feelings your nightmare causes? Breathe through these feelings and let the sensations flow out of your body. See the truth in what your nightmare is suggesting. It could be the simple message that you are confronting your fears and therefore do not need to experience nightmarish events in your day-to-day life. So that's what they're saying. It's coming to you in the dream that you can wake up and clear it and reset. Otherwise, it's going to play out in the daytime. So it'll be in the nighttime when we're sleeping. It'll play out in the daytime. Looks like I need to boogie my battery. Another message of Lizard reversed is that you may need more sleep or dream time. It could also imply that you have a lack of dreams for your future. Imagination is the door to all new ideas and creations. As you examine the dreaming process, you will find that the subconscious is processing all the recorded messages it holds concerning the events you experience during the day. These messages can be suppressed feelings
bringing inner conflict, or they can be new ideas or goals, other dimensions of awareness, future events, warning signals, or desires and hopes. In one sense, Contrary Lizard is insisting that you look to your imagination for new experience. This is necessary when life becomes dull or full of boredom. On the other hand, Contrary Lizard may also apply to those who dream too much, refusing to use the dreams as tools, energy tools, to manifest the same vision in their lives. Bring it on into the other, realm. All levels of awareness are accessible through dreams. Remember, life is not always as it seems. Are you the dreamer? Or are you the dreamed? Ooh, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good. So thank you. Take a breath. Turkey, lizard, lizard, turkey, gobble, gobble. I don't know what a lizard sound is. They both, interesting that they both have their, that turkey neck, right? So opening up that expansion in your life and your daytime, nighttime, your dream time, your, the shadow, the harness it for good. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So go have a blessed, beautiful day. And remember that you are powerful, wonderful, amazing. Each breath, each thought, each moment, each second, each minute, each hour, each hours, each part of your day. In every way, love ya. And I can't see because you just leave me some comments of what you thought about the card reading, and do you want more of it? And tell me how you feel. And you can always send me a message privately if you don't want to do it there as well. So it helps me to know what you like and how you're feeling, so I know what to be putting out there, and I can read the comments and stuff when I go inside, when I don't have this delicious sun in me with the glare. So thank you for showing up for yourself, and thank you for showing up in my vulnerability to create victory in my own life. By helping you, I help me. By helping me, I can help you. So